Hello, my name is Cesar Contreras, and welcome to People in Perspective. Today, joining me, my guest is Rolando Medina, a lead singer in a rock band. Welcome to the program.
Oh, thank you for having me.
So you're in the music industry. What is some of the things you do, or what do you have to do with that?
Yeah, there's actually a ton of things I do, but as you mentioned, I'm a lead singer of a rock band called Fired Up. So do original music, this original rock band, kind of a funk electronic, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of hybrids of things. So we have a little following in the city, doing shows out there. Besides that, I do a ton of side gigs. I do sound, I produce projects, I record bands. I have just a lot of stuff. You got to just be a busy freelancer. But Fired Up is my main project there.
What were some of your inspirations that made you leading up into being a musician, and as growing up, what were your inspirations?
Yeah, okay, so I was like a child of the 80s, growing up in the 90s, so music videos, so like Michael Jackson, Prince, the Madonnas, all that stuff. I got big into rock music, so like Guns N' Roses, Aerosmith were some of my big ones. I like everything. I used to steal my mom's records, so I would listen to like R&B, like Philly Soul, like Delphonics, Harold Melvin, the Blue Notes, James Brown. The 90s was an awesome decade, probably the best decade of music. It was really good. So like rap was incredible, rock was good, R&B was good, dance music, so just all of that. And I just grew up in so many different neighborhoods. I grew up in a black neighborhood, inspired by people there, white neighborhood, Latin neighborhood. So I just picked up influences. So like everything inspires me. So just like music, man.
Who were one of your main inspirations as a artist?
I'd say Guns N' Roses big. I'd say Prince is up there. I say Chopin. He's a piano guy, classical music, and Beatles. Yeah. And if you asked me tomorrow, I'd probably name 5 different artists, but those are my biggies right now. And Biggie's and Tupac, since I mentioned that.
Yeah. What you write your songs, since you're like the lead singer, you have to write your music. Mm-hmm. What is your process towards writing out your music?
Good question. So we lock ourselves in a rehearsal room and we basically make noise and we record the entire session until it makes sense. So we listen to it back. Sometimes there's, guys get a little inebriated off of the drinking and things like that. So you listen to it back, but a lot of it is feeling and freestyle. So like my bass player could just start playing a groove. My drummer just starts hitting it and it just sounds right. The guitarist is jamming away. And then I start belting out just mumble jumbo at first, but it's like melodic mumble jumbo that then I listen to, and then I put words to that mumbo jumbo, then it becomes a song, and then hopefully people like it. But just lock yourselves up, make noise until it sounds like something cool.
You perform, so how do you book your shows and how your gigs and stuff? How do you do that?
Good question. So different processes, especially like when you're up and coming, you have to go after venues that you want to play at, and it has to make sense. So if you're like a rapper and you see a mariachi band playing in a Mexican restaurant, probably not the place you should go to, but you try to find where your audience would be. So with that, you got to create a press kit. So you got to have good music, you got to have good recordings. It's nice to have a little photo shoot, to have some photos or even videos, social media, all that stuff, but you want to present this in a press kit, send it to the booker, which you can find on the website, and hopefully they get back to you. And if they don't, you try to look up your local open mics and get experience there. And if you get lucky, people will contact you. And that's kind of the space that I've been at. Like my biggest shows, the booker has contacted me from like good venues. So yeah, just you got to do what you got to do to get out there.
What are your goals coming into being an artist, like in your future, coming into, even if it's like this upcoming 2019 or further? I got a ton of stuff. So today, actually, we're starting. So I was in London for the last few months. So I just got back at the beginning of this year. I'm going to be recording an album starting today. So we're in pre-production, so we're tracking out drums, all that. So we have a new EP we're working on, so like 4 or 5 new songs. Gonna put that out. I'm gonna get back on the circuit of doing some shows. So I already got some connections with bookers. Trying to get on Riot Fest this year, do some festivals. I got a project next week with another band where they're gonna pull me to the studio with them to do some producing for them. And yeah, music videos. Like once with these new recordings, really do some music videos that we really haven't done enough of. And so yeah, a lot of projects, but this is all maybe the next 4 months,
gearing up for summer, so just staying really busy because when summer hits, either you're in it or you're not.
Yeah. So what are some of the shows you would like to, or any big places where you would like to play more likely?
Well, like some of the places we've been at, we've headlined House of Blues, Bottom Lounge, and I wouldn't mind playing those places again. I'd like to do the, can't think of the name, Metra would be a big one, and then just some festivals, some outdoor festivals, I think. So like Riot Fest would be great, Lollapalooza would be great, but I think, more, rather than indoors, outdoors. So that's what I'm looking at, and maybe doing a little tour.
Yeah, there's a lot of upcoming like artists in our generation. There's like a lot of kids who want to become artists. What do you have for advice for them, like for them to come in towards?
Yeah, if they have a passion for music, I'd say the best thing to do is just to do it. Surround yourself with other people who have that passion. If there's classes in school, choir, piano, guitar, like just try to sign up for that. Find out where your talents really lie. It may not just be one thing. Try to get involved with different groups. Form a band, form a rap group, and just do it. If you have a passion for it, then you'll keep wanting to do it, and you only get better. And I'd say, yeah, just try to surround yourself with like-minded people that'll inspire you and push you to be creative.
Yeah. I see you have a keyboard right there. Can you play a little thing for us, something for us?
I'll play a little stuff. I mean, in my band, it's not crazy heavy metal, but it's rock, but like I'm gonna tone it down for the high school. Yeah. So I'll do some piano thingy, soft ballad stuff. So, all right. This is an original song. I'm just gonna play a snippet of called Tell Me You Loved Me.
It was interesting learning all about you and listening to your music. Thank you for coming to the show. It was a pleasure having you.
Pleasure was all mine.
My name is Cesar Contreras, and this is People in Perspective. See you next time.